Waited moment. Can we all welcome sister? One hand wave. Who is the in charge of the brahmakumaris services in to deliver our welcome address and welcome our respected sister with few words, and with a over to Rajyogini sister.
अक्सर लाखों लोगों को उन्होंने परिवर्तन है में
In our perceiving things, and so let's all from Tillai Nagar and Dr. College and Lily Grace and Sister Jansi, also principal from Holy Cross. Ramanan are also invited. Thank you, brothers. We can move to our places and we'll start. Thank you. So let us all be in silence, and once again reminding you all to put your mobile in silent mode. Thank you.
கழட்டணும்.
Let's take a minute of silence. Everyone just sit straight. 3 deep breaths to relax the body. And bring your attention. You can't hear? Now? Can you hear now? Can you hear now? Can you hear now? Okay. Om Shanti. We will spend 2 minutes in meditation. So let's sit straight. Relax the body and bring your attention to the center of the forehead. Here. And visualize yourself, the energy which is the master of this body. I am that energy which chooses what to think, what to speak, what to do. So just see yourself. Tiny point of light. And gently create this thought. I am a powerful being. Everyone can repeat this. If there is meditation music, we can have music. Everyone would repeat this thought in the mind. I am calm and stable in every situation. Keep seeing yourself, the point of light in the center of the forehead. And repeat the thought, I am a peaceful being. Peace is my nature. Peace is my personality. Peace is who I am. Feel this thing, that peace is not what I want. Peace is my nature. I, the powerful being, I am peaceful always. Situations may be my way, may not be my way. I am peaceful always. I am a loveful being. People will behave in different ways. I, the loveful being, am respectful. It's my nature. It's time today to remind ourselves of our original nature. I am a powerful being. I am a peaceful being. I am a loveful being. I am a pure divine being. My every thought is pure. My every thought is selfless. I am a pure divine being. See yourself tomorrow the whole day. Lot of things to do. Lot of people to meet. In every scene of life, with every person in my interaction, I, the pure powerful being, I'm calm and stable always. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Is everybody getting the translation right? Translation? Everyone's getting it right? Yeah. Anyone who's not getting translation can just raise their hand. Can't hear? Can hear? No, can't hear? How many people can't hear that side? Better now? Otherwise, there's a lot of place this side, that's why I'm asking. If we want, we can shift this side. Come. Never adjust with uncomfortable. Shift to a comfortable position in life always. Why should we just be there and keep saying it's not nice? We should just adjust. There are two places where we can adjust. One is outside and one is inside. Wherever there are empty chairs here in the middle, don't keep empty chairs. Just shift and someone will come and sit there. Don't keep empty chairs there in between. Just shift there. खाली कुर्सी नहीं रखेंगे वहाँ. Is it better here now? Audio? So this has just suddenly taught us how to live our life. In every situation, there are two places where I can create a change. Either I can create a change outside, like they got up and they went there, life changed. But sometimes I cannot create a change outside. Every time it is not easy as simple as get up from here and go there. Sometimes it is a situation. Sometimes it is a person. You can't leave everybody. You can't move away from everyone. So there are always two options of how to create a change. Either we change the situation outside. And when we cannot change the situation outside, then what do? When we cannot change the situation outside, then what do? Change inside. Now what will we change inside? What will we change inside? Take this same situation. Get up from here, come there, now they can hear. Now suppose there was no place there. Now there's no place there. So even if they get up and go, there is no place for them to sit. And suppose there is no place in the hall anywhere to sit. And suppose try however hard, the person is not being able to get the speaker working that side. So which means try however hard, you might not get the outer situation to be your way. Then what to do? Then what to do? You all are able to hear there. Are, how did this happen? Situation also changed over here completely. Again, another dimension of what to learn in life. That means be patient for some time, the situation might change. So always two places to change, either outside, but whenever we cannot change a situation outside, don't be in that situation suffering inside. If we cannot change the situation outside, then we have to change the way we are thinking about the situation inside. Yes? Can we do that? Now just close your eyes. Go to your life, your house, your family, everybody, your workplace. See if there is anything which is not absolutely the way you want it to be. It is fine, but it's not perfect. It may even be the health of the body. Even that is my outside world. This is I, this is my outside world. And now see, is there anything in your outside world, which means the body, the people, the situations, the workplace, the city, the country, the world. It's a big. Is there anything in the outside world which I don't find as perfect? And now look over there at that situation or that person. One option, like we just did, shift and change your situation and be comfortable inside, which almost all of us try immediately. So that's not a very big thing to be discussed about. Brother, you don't stand in they shifted all the way just for this. So let's not create another situation for them. You come this side. This camera is enough. You can remove the tripod also from there. See, another thing to learn. You might change your situation and you will have a very new situation over there also. But we change thinking that situation will be perfect. For 2 minutes the situation was perfect, and then in that situation there was another obstacle. Because that is what it is about the outside world. The outside world is not completely in my control. I might change this, something else will happen. I might change that, something else will happen. I'll change that, something else will happen. The outside world is not in my control. Is the inside world in my control? Where is the inside world? Here. So just put a finger here, here, inside. What is there inside? Intentions. My intentions about everything and everyone. Thoughts, feelings, memories, emotions. Everything is created in the inside world. The outside world, not in my control. The outside world, perfect, not my way, always. Now let me check at the inside world. Is this inside world in my control? Is the inside world in my control? Yes, no, don't know. Is the inside world in my control? Yes. Inside means in this one hall right now, there's so much, and every time there is something happening around me, I create a thought about it. What is happening around me? Not in my control. How I think about what's happening around me, is it in my control? How I think about what's happening around me, is it my choice or is it decided by the situation? Suppose, for example, just now, the lights go off, everything is dark, no audio, no light, no nothing. Situation not in my control. How I will think about that situation, will it be in my control? Will I choose how to think when everything gets dark? Or will I automatically react because suddenly everything got dark? Do I create the thought when everything goes dark? Or the thought automatically comes because everything went dark? Who is the master inside? If everything goes dark, what are the options of thoughts that can be created? Anybody? What are the options of thoughts that can be created if everything stops working right now? Hanji? Fear. Oh, acha, fear to I didn't think of only. Oh, fear also. Oh, see? An option of a thought which I didn't think of. Fear is also possible. Fear of? Fear of dark. Arey, that 2000 people sitting in the hall, what fear? But who will think of fear? Someone who has fear as a predominant sanskar up there will think of fear. Someone will think of stress who has a predominant sanskar stress, which means that song will start playing. Someone who has the habit of getting angry will get angry why this was not planned properly. Someone who has a sanskar of panic will panic when that happens. Someone who has a sanskar of complaining will complain about it. Someone who has a sanskar of accepting will accept it. Everything is not in our control. Someone who has a sanskar of being peaceful says, okay, it will start working, let me use these 2 minutes. Same situation, different people will think. Everyone who is thinking differently, are they choosing this thought or is it happening on its own? We just need to know that this inner world, which is I, who has the control over this inner world? Now it's easy. Who would create that thought? I, or will we blame the situation for happening? Let's look at our normal vocabulary throughout the day. Did anyone today in this, please raise your hand sweetly if you got angry today. Angry means not shouting, even little irritation is anger. Now more hands will go up. Little impatience is also anger. Even if it is not in words, but angry in the mind is also anger. So how many of us got angry today? Now raise your hands. Oh, number of hands increased. And not a problem. No problem getting angry. Important is, when I created that thought or feeling or emotion or that state, whether inside or even in words and behavior, who did I blame for my anger? If someone had to come that time and ask you, why are you so angry? Where would the finger go? I'm angry because of? Where will the finger go? I'm angry because of? Now this is only one thing we need to check today, because this will change the way we live life. I'm angry because of? I'm upset because of? I'm irritated because of? I'm happy. Why are you so happy today? I'm happy because of. Something has to happen in my life to be happy. And if something has to happen to be happy, then if something happens, I'm unhappy. And this vocabulary, repeatedly saying, I'm feeling like this because of, I'm feeling like this because of, I'm feeling like this because of, makes my mind dependent on, because of. If you just had to check normal in your life, on how many people in your life is your mind dependent on? Just check. How many people's behavior affects me? In a good way also it's possible, or not in a very good way. On an average, how many people in your mind? What would the figure be approximately? Daily basis, how many people around you affect your mind? Lots. Anji? 10, 15? 10, 15? Yeah. Anybody else? How many people? We have to check. No. The remote control of my mind is in how many people's hand? I can press one button, somebody else will react. I will press another button, they will react differently. Someone will come and say to you right now, you're a wonderful person. I love being with you. My smile gets bigger. Someone will come and say, I just can't sit with you for 2 minutes also. I don't know how people can tolerate you. I will start crying. Someone will come and say, your dress is so pretty. I'll be happy. Someone will say, what are you wearing? I will be sad. Someone will come and talk to me very nicely. I'm very happy. Someone will just look at me and turn their face away and go there. I'm not happy. So who is controlling this inner world then? Who is controlling my inner world? We have what happened, because when I make this mind dependent on the outside world, then for me, now fill in the blank, you are going to give the answer. If my mind is dependent on the outside world, then for me, is who has to be perfect? The outside world. So now go back to those 20 people in your life and tell them to be a certain way so that you're always happy, and that we keep doing. You know what? Don't talk like this, talk like this, say like this, say. We teach other people how to be perfect, and they keep teaching us how to be perfect. The only thing we are not doing is teaching ourselves how to be perfect. So now look at how those 15, 20 people can affect your life. One word can change how I'm feeling inside. And if I continue to live like that, then my happiness will always be fluctuating. Today very happy, tomorrow down, tomorrow go like this. How should the graph of happiness be? Draw a line. Should it be like this? No. How should the graph of happiness be? Draw, whatever. Every answer is correct for the next 1 hour. Is the graph going to be like, every answer is right because our answer is our experience. Next minute I can change my answer, but right now my answer is correct. Graph is like this right now. How should the graph be? Like this? Okay, like this. Very good. How many? 2025, 1 month got over today or tomorrow. Back we sent nice messages to everybody. 2025 will be happy, healthy. For how many of us 2025 this month was happier than 2024? Nothing changed. Nothing changed. We are same. Today if we only keep this as a target, I want my happiness to go like this. Only keep this as your target. Keep this as your purpose of life. I want my happiness to go like this. Happiness to go like this means my emotional health to go like this. Out in the world, there is one word which is called IQ, which is intelligence quotient. Everyone's IQ is different. But there is another word which is called EQ, which is how emotionally intelligent we are. That can be perfect for everybody. You want to check your score of emotional intelligence? Close your eyes. And everybody do this little exercise very carefully. No one else will know your score. You have to score yourself. Like we get a physical health checkup done, no? This is emotional health checkup. First criteria. In different situations, is my reaction dependent on the situation, or I choose my response? Which means if the situation is perfect, I am happy, then I am dependent on the situation. Or I can be stable even in an imperfect situation, then my EQ quotient is higher. And it doesn't matter what it is right now, we will take it high together. But let's check the score right now. So give yourself a score out of 10. And not big crises, little situations throughout the day. Do I just react? Which means as is the situation, so is my mind. As is the or you find yourself dependent, the lower is the score. And the higher you are, which means you touch situations and people. So everyone give themselves a score out of 10. We are going to check 2-3 factors. This is one factor. One factor. Second factor. What people say about me. What people say about me. Me or about me to other people People's opinion about me, how much does it affect me? Give yourself a score. How much I find the need for appreciation, for validation, for approval in who I am, what I do, what I buy. People's opinion about me. That is the second factor. Again, rank yourself out of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grade yourself. First was reaction to situations. Second is what people opinion about myself to other people. In every aspect. In how I look, how they look. In what I have, what they have. In what I do, what they do. And do I feel superior to other people because of that? Or a little lesser than other people because of that? That's a third factor. If a phone rings, does it do something to my mind? Phone ringing is an outer situation. How dependent was my mind on that situation? And last, my ability to forgive and forget what has happened. Let the worst happen, or let the smallest difference of opinion. Am I able to forgive? How soon am I able to forgive? And am I able to just release that wound, that pain from my mind? Or I still hold on to it? So depending on that, grade yourself 1 to 10. So this was 4 criteria. There are many criteria like this, but let's take 4 for now. And now create a total out of 10. The first one was reaction to situations. Second one was what do people feel about me? Score. Third, do I find myself comparing myself to people? Third, and fourth, ability to forgive and forget. Now total and create 1 score out of 10. That is my emotional quotient. 1 score out of 10. And now just for 10 seconds, everybody close your eyes. You will not see other people's score. And if you got your score, this is for nobody else to see, this is for you. Just raise your hand, those who got a score of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, nobody is 1. Now come back. Now this is something we need to do. We check everything outside to be perfect. We also get our body health checkup done. And once we get a blood report, we see, okay, this is in the normal range, this is not, and we keep working on it and get it back to normal. Just checking how my inner world is. Something we And if I don't take care of something, it will not go like this. If I don't take care of it, how will it go? If I don't take care of it, how will it go? It will just dip down. It's very easy to be happy always, provided I start looking at that side of life. So the first criteria, whenever there is a situation, I create a thought, I create a feeling, I say a word, I behave. There is so much I do in my response to a situation. My outside world is not always my way. How many of you have children who are your way always? Are your children your way always? No. So you have to tell yourself, if my children cannot be my way, how can the rest of the world be my way? So whatever I've made my happiness dependent on. But every time people are not my way, I only have to remind myself, I need to be the right way. My mind is saying they needed to be the right way, which is a good thought, but I can't change them. But I need to be the right way. This I need to keep as my priority in life. So at the Brahmakumaris, that is our priority throughout the day. In every situation, in every scene, here I have to be the right way, which means the right karma, the right thought, the right feeling, the right intention, the right word, the right behavior. And if I create a wrong one, and wrong one doesn't mean hatred, but even if I say, why are they doing like this? That is wrong for me, because my acceptance level went down. So even if I will see myself doing like that, we have the power to change. Why should I change my thought? And why should I keep my mind perfect always? Why do I need to keep this world perfect always? Why? Why should I keep this perfect always? Why? One reason. Why to keep this perfect always? You will be always happy. Second, healthy. Do you think disease in the country, in the city, and in the world has increased? Yes. Disease has increased. Yes. And disease is now at a younger age of the body. Earlier, when we were in school and college, heart attack would be like 60, 70, 80, like that. And people would say it's okay, it's age related. No, body's got older, lot of wear and tear of 60, 70 years. Now what age? Now what age? 20. Now, a body which is 20 years old or 30 years old, what wear and tear in 20 years? So, is it not time to pause and ask ourselves, what happened to that 20-year-old body to go through an illness like this? And it's not just heart attack, a lot of other illnesses are there. So, why is there a disease in a young, fresh body? So in lifestyle also, today is a world where we are more careful about lifestyle, because every time you sit with eat like this, please don't sleep like this. We've got so much advice coming throughout the day, which is good for us, which is good for us. So we are taking a lot of good care, and yet there is more disease. Go back to 25, 30 years back when we were in school, cancer. How often would we hear somebody has cancer? Very rare. Today you have special only cancer hospital. Only cancer hospital. What happened in the world suddenly? And this is not even history, no? If it is history, then it's another generation. We can only talk theory. We are the last generation who has seen that and who is seeing this. So we are the only generation who knows what happened in these 30 years. Your children will not know what has happened in 30 years, because they won't know there was a world where your body was more or less doing well till it got older. There was no concept of doing our annual blood test every year. That concept was also not there. What has changed in these 30 years is something we need to sit and write, because we need to sort it out to hand it over to them. Because if world we have created outside. So when it comes to the outside world, we are like here very fast speed. What has happened in the last 30 years because of which the health of the mind, it means stress, anger, fear, panic, and more. Why it increased? Why it increased in school children? The body is getting affected. Why really is getting affected? Divorce, unheard of 30 years back. Still 30 years back. Even if it happened, people would not tell. Today, people put it on social media. It's that cool to get separated. Even till 5 years back, if people saw a psychiatrist, they would not tell. Today, it's openly talked about, which is okay. There's nothing like that. But why is it becoming that? Because it's become more common. It is happening more often. So we need to stop and check. We are not checking that the graph is actually going like this. And most important is the graph of the next generation is going faster like this. Yes, they'll be perfectly fine. But their ability to remain stable in every situation, their ability to accept, their ability to adjust, their ability to adapt, we need to strengthen it a little more. Yes or no? You want your children to be stronger emotionally? How many feel my children need to be emotionally stronger? Intellectually, very strong. Sometimes they know more than the teachers and the parents now. Because everything is available at one click, so they know it all. So intellectually, very strong. Physically, very aware of all the good things that they can do for their body. Emotionally, taken care of. So who is going to create the change? Are we going to ask them to change? Or are we going to be the one who will create the change in the house for them to learn how to live? And so for us to get a score of 10, we have to shift in one equation first. That is to become emotionally independent. Emotional independence means situation is outside, people's behavior is outside, health of my body is also outside. Here, I choose how to think. Can everyone just hand like this, one hand like this? Hold on to it. It won't pain. Suddenly tomorrow morning, this hand is hurting. It's stiff. It's check where all the pain is. The pain is here, 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 here. Lot of pain. Right up to my neck also, shoulder is pain. Does it pain here when everything is paining here? Here? Any pain here? No. When does it start paining here? When does it start paining here? Which means discomfort. Pain means not like this kind of pain. Discomfort. When does it pain here? When I start worrying about this. Which means health of the body does not affect the state of the mind. But when the mind starts thinking in that manner about what's happening to the body, mind starts experiencing pain. Pain means stress, pain means fear, pain means... Now very important. Now hold on there. Once this starts paining here, does anything happen to this pain in the hand? More pain. How many agree that there will be more pain in the hand when it is here? And do it and see. Even if you don't even need to wait for a disease, even if you're feeling tired, physically tired, and you come home 6 o'clock in the evening, it is tired. Where is it tired? Here it is tired. Here it is fine. But now just allow your mind to keep complaining about how the day was. What a horrible day, so much to do. I'm so tired. This one was not right. That one was not right. The traffic was not good. The road was not good. I'm so tired. Now just start thinking like that. And now the tired is not just in the body. Now the tired is here. And that is also not a problem. But when it is tired here, suddenly the body will feel more tired. Let's get the law right. The law is संकल्प से सृष्टि बनती है, which means our thoughts create our world. What have we done today? We are saying our world creates our. My thoughts are creating my world. And what is my world? My emotional health, my mental health, my physical health, my relationships, so my social health, my professional health. All my work is done from here. And even my environmental health is created from my thoughts. And today, if you see, we have issues on all this health. I don't need the AC there. Bhaiya? See, this is also the world. They will do what they feel is right. And everyone is right. Isn't everyone right always? Isn't everyone right always? Have you ever felt someone saying to you, you're wrong, but that time you were feeling that you were right? Anybody ever experienced that? People are saying, no, this is not right, but I'm feeling it's completely right. Anybody experience that? Same thing happen when you tell other people. Because what people do, their perspective, what they're doing is absolutely right, but sometimes their right is not going to be right for me. Tell them to shift the AC towards the audience, not towards me. I don't need the AC. No one is listening to me. See, this is life. Now again, check the third thing I learned from there. What they are doing is with a very good intention. But their good intention is harmful for me because I have a very bad throat right now. And if this AC just keeps blowing this towards me, very soon it's going to affect here. So their right is not necessarily right for me. Learn. This is everything we have to do in life. It's not about just AC and throat. It is about what other people are doing right with the purest intention of being right is not necessarily going to be right for the other person. So when you are doing nice things and right things for other people, if someone turns back and says, I'm not happy with what you are doing, we don't need to get. You know, someone does so much for you, and we just turn back and say, I didn't need this. The person will say, I did so much for you, and this is how you turn back and talk to me. But to remember, my intention was pure good karma. I behaved right, good karma. But my right is not necessarily going to be right for them. And so when they express that that right is not right for them, should I get hurt? Should I get hurt? Should I get upset? Stop looking at the AC. It's nothing about the AC now. Should I get hurt? Yes or no? Should I get upset? Should I get angry? So what should I do then inside? I did my right. I am happy doing my right. You don't need that right. That is your choice. But my happiness is not about you approving of my right. My happiness is in doing my right. And tomorrow, if my right is not comfortable for you, I will see how much I can change my right. But beyond a certain point, I will not change my right just to please you. Do we sometimes change the right just to please people? Yes or no? And when we do change our right just to please people, we're actually standing like this in front of them and saying, approve of me, only then I'm happy. Changing for the right because it is right is different. and changing what is right just to get people's approval. People should say I'm a good person. People should say I'm a nice person. Then how am I standing? How am I standing? Now keep this one criteria today and check how many things you are doing in life only so that people approve of you. Starting simply from what you choose to wear in the morning. How many of us have more clothes than the cupboard has space? Anybody? More slippers, more shoes than the cupboard has place. So if we were buying only for ourselves, we would need very few. The rest we are buying for. Because suppose you wear the same sari and go 3 times a week, people are saying, "What is same sari you are wearing?" So people should not say that, that's why I buy more. And like this, if you check subtle, always about us. And people's opinion about us is dependent on. Sister, if you stand 1 minute. Now she's wearing a very pretty orange sari. Okay? If we ask everyone in the hall to give their opinion about her pretty orange sari, will everyone's opinion be the same? Acha, very fast you all decided? No, how bad she's going to feel now when you say like this? Think. Will everyone have a same opinion? No. For somebody it would be very pretty. For somebody it will be pretty. For somebody it will be okay, okay. For somebody it will be, what color is this? For somebody it will be, how can she wear this color? It's the same person. The dress color is also the same. But everyone has a different opinion. So our opinion about her dress is based on, you don't need the mic. See, this is what they'll keep doing extra things. You leave it. They're being very nice to all of us, but we don't need it. Now, why on the same person's same dress, different people will have a different opinion? Opinion is dependent on? Opinion is dependent on? Opinion is dependent on her, or opinion is dependent on my sanskar? Put the finger right. Is it there or is it here? Acha. But now if I had to ask you, why you don't like this sari? You will not say, it's my sanskar. You will say, how can anybody like that orange sari? And when we do that, we will put the finger out. So is it okay? You know what, I don't like your sari at all. Is that okay for you? No? So people should not come and speak the truth to us. This is when we are standing like this. Speak lies, but be nice. Because my happiness is dependent on you saying that my sari is pretty. So speak lies, but speak lies just so that I can be happy today. So what is the happiness dependent on? Something so fragile it can break like this. How many of you are ready from tomorrow? You give the answer. Everyone's opinion is dependent on their choice. So how many of you are ready if tomorrow anybody walks up to you and says, I don't like what you're wearing? Hello, Abhi, you only gave the answer that it is everybody's choice. Then now what is the problem if somebody speaks their choice honestly? How many ready? Now that we're prepared, no, we'll be prepared tomorrow. If somebody says, I don't like what you're wearing, raise your hand. And what will we create our thought? We say, it's fine, no problem. Who did I go with for the market to buy? Did I take you with me to choose? No. Who went with you to buy this sari? Only your husband. Good. So how many people are supposed to like it? This is the thing. Who chose it? Why should the rest of the world like my choices? And it's not about clothes. It's about my behavior. It's about my nature. It's about my work. It's about why do I stand like this in front of you? If you don't approve of me, I'll change so that you will approve of me. We keep doing that. We move away from what is right just to get people's approval. So how many people are supposed to like your sari? Only two. Who? You and he. And even if he because you have to wear it. No, it's not necessary he likes. He only has to pay for it. You have to wear it. So not a problem at all. Be comfortable with your choices. Be ready to change your choice, but don't be ready to change your choice just because other people should approve of it. Be ready to change it only if it is healthier for you. So now after so much explanation, how many are ready open tomorrow to take people's opinion as the truth and remain untouched? And suddenly we become emotionally independent. So we can express our truth about the sari and she will not get hurt, and people can come and express their truth about what we are wearing and we will not get hurt, because my opinion about the sari is a reflection of who I am, a reflection of who she is. Now, if everyone in this hall can have a different opinion about what she's wearing, does everybody in this hall will also have a different opinion of her as a person? Yes? Yes, suppose we all know her. We all know her. Will we all have a different opinion about her? Yes? No? Yes. Now, when we heard, it is because she is like this. But if she was like this, then everyone would have the same opinion. Why do different people have different opinion about the same person? Some person will say to you, I can't live without you. And another person will say, I can't stand even. You are the same. You are the same. Why different people have different opinion about you? Their opinion is a reflection of their sanskars. So why should I go fluctuating up and down because of everybody's own opinion? And why should I stand like this and say, be nice to me, lie to me, but say nice things about me, because my happiness is dependent on what you say about me? Saying is a reflection of their nature. That doesn't mean me. You are working in an office and you're being extremely honest. Now your extreme honesty is not going to be liked by everybody. So I have two choices if I want validation. Or I leave the sanskar just so that people will say we like you. So every time to remember, about me is dependent on their choice. Their choice is dependent on the sanskar they have. Like we saw, if the lights go off in the room, the one who has the sanskar of fear will create fear. The one who has sanskar of anger will create anger. The one who has sanskar of complaining will criticize and complain. The one who has sanskar of peace will just wait for 5 minutes, no problem. Everything will get sorted. It will all depend on which sanskar I have. So my life and my quality of life is all getting decided from where? Where? Here. And we thought life was about everything that's happening outside. Life is not about what's happening outside. Life is about how I am perceiving things happening outside. Because how I feel here is my life. You could have everything best happening in your life and yet you're not happy. And somebody could have problems after problems after problems, but they have learned to think right in every problem, and they can say my graph is like this. Because this world is not dependent on, put two hands inside. The inside world is not dependent on the outside world, but the outside world is dependent on the inside world. It is sankalp se srishti. Our thoughts create our world, not our world creates our thoughts. Please take out your phone and write this equation, type it out. And every time you're getting disturbed, just look at it and say, situation doesn't create my thoughts, but what I'm going to think now will create the situation. Take the mastery back. Even if nothing is going right around me, I am peaceful. And if I don't take care, if everything is perfect, then I can still be stressed. Happiness is not about a perfect world. Happiness is a healthy mind. A healthy mind. A healthy mind means a mind which is thinking right always. Now just close your eyes and go to your any situation which is not perfect, which you blame for the cause of your stress, your cause of your anger, for the cause of your irritation, any situation. Just close your eyes. Bring the situation there. See how you feel in that situation. It could be a person's behavior. It could be somebody at work. It could be someone at home. It could be someone on the road. Some people always get irritated when somebody is not driving properly on the road. They say, I don't like it when somebody is not driving properly. Whether I like it or not like it, if I'm going to get irritation every time somebody is not driving properly, people might not change, but I will change. I will become a very irritable person. So now look at that situation which is not your way and just separate your mind from the situation and say, my mind is not dependent on the situation. My mind is not dependent on their behavior. They are not perfect. I will keep feeling that they need to change, but before that, I will need to change. And if I change, the law is sankalp se srishti, thoughts create our world. If I change, then who will change? If I change, then who will? Remember the hand paining? The hand paining did not create the pain in the mind. But when I created the hand increased. Similarly, people's behavior will not create pain in my mind. But when I create rejection about them, I create criticism about them, I create my expectations which are not fulfilled by them, and I radiate all those thoughts and feelings, then our relationship starts getting affected. So from here, this is the control room. From here, I can affect my happiness. From here, I can change the health of my body. From here, I can change my relationships. From here, I can change my professional life. And the power is all with. The power is all with. Say the name of that person. The power is all with. And when we start taking back that power, then being comfortable always. Happiness doesn't mean excited. We have a very different picture of happiness nowadays. We thought happiness means jumping around, very excited. No, happiness just means that here it is not going like this. Happiness just means here it is not going like this. Happiness just means even if it's not going like this, let it just be like this. If my mind is stable, it is happiness. Now, if someone is not my way and I have to live with that person, I have to meet a person once in a while, but I have to live with that person who is not my way. Can I create nice thoughts about people who are not behaving nicely to me? Can I create nice thoughts about people who are not behaving nicely to me? Can I create nice thoughts about people who are not behaving nicely for me? Even if it's a lie, it's not the truth, it's a complete lie. But can I just say nice things in my mind about people who are not saying nice things to me? Even if even if not too much, we just create a thought, you're a very nice person. One thought. Is it possible to create that thought for somebody who's not behaving nicely for me? Yes? What does it take? Nothing. Now, when I start creating this thought, you're a wonderful person. In Hindi, we say very simple line, आप बहुत अच्छे हैं. Simple? आप बहुत अच्छे हैं. You're a very nice person. You don't have to say it to them. We just have to say it here. Don't go and say it to them. Somebody shouting at you, don't go and say to them, you're a very nice person. What are we doing? There is a negative energy that is getting created over there. Criticism, anger, anything. If we also start creating negative thoughts that time, which means of hurt, of humiliation, of rejection, then there's negative there and there is negative here. And when there is negative here, then the negative over there will increase. At that time, I need to have some thought, some vibration, which will bring their energy down, which means settle that anger, and most important, which will keep me fine. So just visualize one thing, that someone is shouting at you. What are they lacking in at that time? They are lacking in peace. They are shouting at you. You don't have to say anything. Just in your mind, can you feel you are a peaceful soul? If somebody suddenly has dehydration and they start behaving differently, they start fainting, what do we give them immediately? Water. Why are we giving them water? Because the water in their body has dipped. If somebody's sugar level has fallen suddenly, what do we immediately give them? We give them glucose. So whatever the person doesn't have, we give them. And we give them and we bring them also back to normal. If somebody is shouting, what are they lacking that time? Peace. What should we give them? What should we give them? Peace. What do we give them? What we should give them is peace. See, when somebody is short of water, somebody is short of oxygen, somebody is short of sugar, how their behavior will change? No. They'll get confused, they'll sit down, they will not. So many things will happen. We know it's lacking, we will give it. Similarly, when someone is angry, what are they lacking? Peace. What should we give them? Peace. What do we give them? Now tell. What do we give them? What do we give them? We give them more of what they are already creating right now. Give them more of what they are creating right now. If they are angry, I also get angry. That's one way of adding more negative to the negative. Second is they are angry, I'm keeping quiet but I'm crying inside. That is also giving negative to negative. Third, they are angry, I'm inside crying, not crying outside, but only inside crying. Then also I'm adding negative to negative. So is this how I want to live my life? Or can I be the one who can give peace to the one who is in pain? Yes? We want to do it. How to do it is very simple. You should just want to do it. Okay? Ready? How many of you have one person at home who gets angry? So maybe that person is sitting next to you also right now. That's also possible. She gets angry, or she might say he gets angry. Okay, anyways, turn by turn. This is a very important word. Turn by turn. Get angry, turn by turn. The house will still be safe. Don't sing the same song together at the same time. Is that much possible? Is that much possible? It's not an ego game that, if you shout, I can shout louder to you. If you say 2 sentences, I can say 5 to you. We are affecting the mind, the body, and we are affecting the vibrations of the house, and the vibrations of the house are influencing your children, and the children become reactive. You want them to have a high EQ? You have the power to make them have a high EQ. You have given them the best home. You have given them the best school. Now just give them the best vibration in the house. The world right now is not at the best vibration. There is so much terror, crime, anxiety, fear, anger. That's okay, we can't change the world. What they are consuming from the phone has lot of terror and anger and aggression in that. That also you cannot stop. You can only take care of one thing. Can you change the vibration? Yes? Yes? Can we change? So at that time, when one is creating anger and the other one chooses to sing another song, how many people are benefiting? Now just look at how much benefit comes at even those 2 minutes. First, you're not the one who's creating the anger, somebody else is creating, and you just keep quiet. Right now, you don't even create positive thoughts, just keep quiet. Your mind is fine, your body is fine. Because you didn't react, the other side will also finally keep quiet. So it's good for their mind, it's good for their body. Both of you change the environment of the house, is good for the energy of the house. The children and other family members living in that house, everybody got benefited just by me not getting entangled in that ego game. And everybody gets affected when I go into that ego game. So who's ready to quit the game? And you know what? The people with whom we are playing that game, they are family. If tomorrow something happens to the health of their body, we will be ready to do anything for them. People are ready to sell their house, people are ready to sell their jewelry, everything to get the treatment of that body. Instead of doing all that, just bend a little bit when they are getting angry and you won't reach that stage. But at that time it is like, why should I listen? So who's ready to do first step? One person will keep quiet. Get angry turn by turn. Not at the same time. When you get angry at the same time is when the whole house is getting affected. Depleting the vibrations of your home. Your children are learning the way to speak. Your children are absorbing the energy and making that their way of thinking and speaking. Let your children also learn that if one person reacts, the other person can be. So first just do it outside. And then second, doing it inside will become easy. But first I will need to do it outside. How many ready to do this outside, quiet when one person is reacting? Easy. Second, we can see what are they lacking in right now. What are they lacking in right now? Peace. Can we just be in silence and create one thought? You are a peaceful being. Is that easy to do? Can we do that? You are a peaceful being. You are a peaceful being. Can we do that? Raise hands, how many can do that? Isn't it easy? And while you are creating this thought, it's like a little prayer. Just keep saying it for them. You are a peaceful being. You are a peaceful being. And because every soul original nature is peace, and when you will radiate that vibration of peace towards them, first, who will be peaceful? I, because I'm creating that thought. You are a peaceful being. You are a peaceful being. So my mind will be very settled. My body will be comfortable. Because just not getting angry is not enough. If I get troubled inside, then also my body will get affected. So not getting angry does not mean I suppress the pain inside. That is harmful. It means just change your thought and create the right thought in the not perfect situation right now. The other person is in pain. Just create a thought. You are a peaceful being. 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 No comma, no full stop. you are a peaceful being, you are a peaceful being. They are saying you are a horrible person, you say you are a peaceful being. One out of the two is going to influence the other. Have you noticed when somebody in the house is singing a song, any song, normal song, very soon other people also start singing the same song? And sometimes the song is not even in your house, it's in your neighbor's house. And very soon you find yourself singing the song. After some time I ask myself, like, why am I singing this song? Oh, because I heard it somewhere. So it's very easy to catch other people's vibration. So when one is angry, one out of the two things is going to happen. Either I will get affected by their vibration of anger and I will react, or I will influence them with my vibration of peace. Which one is easier? It's easier to react, but it is uncomfortable to react. It's easier to remain peaceful. It's just that we've not practiced it. 3-4 days of practice and it'll be the easiest thing to do. If someone is physically unwell in your house, what do you naturally do? Take care of them. You don't say you're not well, so why should I take care of you? I'll also sit on the bed and say I'm also not well. ऐसा तो नहीं करते. So like we are used to taking care of people physically, the time has come we have to take care of people emotionally. Someone is going through a turbulent, don't absorb their infection. Radiate healing energy to them. And this is not just for anger. Suppose someone in your house is very worried. Put both your hands like this. Put one right hand on yourself. The person on the left is very worried about something. It could be your child. It could be any member of the family. Worried about studies, worried about exam, worried about business, worried about health. Just worried, very worried. If one person in the house is worried, how should the other person be? How should the other person be? What do we do? If one person is worried, what do? We also get worried. When we also get worried means we caught that vibration. And if we also get worried, then very soon everybody in that house will be worried. And no problem if everybody in that house is worried, but what will happen to that first person who was worried? Say it so that it gets recorded here. What will happen to that first person? More worried. And who is the cause of their more worry? We. Now again, if one person is worried, how should the other person be? So now if one person is worried, I only have to give them one vibration. You are a powerful soul. That person is saying, what will happen? I don't know what will happen tomorrow. I don't know what will happen. Their mind is creating this constant song. I don't know what will happen. I cannot give the exam today. I cannot study. If I also catch that song, and I also say, what will happen if you don't give the exam? Then their song will reinforce. Now you are going to create this song. If they are saying, I am worried, I don't know what will happen tomorrow, I'm not going to be able to give my exam, what is the thought that has to go from your side? Even a simple thing, I'm not going to be able to give my exam tomorrow. Counter. What are we going to say? You have to change their energy. And we do it but we do it in words. We say, no, obviously you will be able to give your exam. But in our mind, we are creating a thought, don't know what will happen tomorrow. People's energy cannot be changed with words. Their energy can only be changed with our energy. They want advice at that time. Advice is not sounding interesting at all. They are panicking and we are saying, don't worry. They say, what do you mean, don't worry? I'm worried. What is this meaning of don't worry? Don't get scared. These words are very meaningless. They, in fact, get more irritation at that time. So don't work with words. Work from here. Work from here. And give that water onto that fire which is going on there. So if someone is worried, we just create a thought from here. everything is perfect in your life. They are creating a song, nothing is perfect in my life. We have to make them sing a song, everything is perfect in your life. What I have to do to change their thought process is for me to hold on to that thought and create only that one thought for them, and their thought will change. So in every situation, either we will start thinking what they are thinking, or they will start thinking what we are thinking. One person is going to change their song. All that we need to take care is the negative song changes, not the right one. If we don't take care, within half an hour, everyone is singing the wrong song. That's why I told you, study hard. What is the use of worrying on the last day? Now to what has to everyone is singing the song very soon. The situation is what the situation is. But when everyone starts singing the negative song, then the situation is made complicated only by the way we are thinking about the situation, and it's not the situation. Can we do this in the family? Can we do this? Can we be the one who will go here like this? Yes? People are supposed to go here like this, right? Yeah? So can change their energy just by thinking right? How many ready to do this for your family? Yes? And when you do this, you are getting emotionally detached. We have grown up believing that attachment is a quality. Attachment is not a quality. Love is a quality. We maintain mixed love and attachment. Like suppose two children are born attached. You've seen in the picture, two children are born attached. Then what happens? They have to sit together, walk together, go to school together. Life comfortable? No. So then they are operated and separated. Now one can sit, the other can stand. Which one is comfortable? This one or this one? Do you do like this? Which one is more comfortable? This one or this one? This one. Now again attach, not physically, emotionally. If one is in pain, the other one is also in pain. If one is angry, other one is also angry. If one is worried, other one is also worried. If one is in pain, the other one is in more pain. How many of you go in more pain when your child is in pain? Raise your hands nicely, because this is the last time you're going to do this. And when I go more pain than what pain the child will increase. And this is attachment. What is detachment? They are in pain, we are powerful because we know our power will strengthen them. But how do I experience this detachment? How do I create this detachment? Daily, by being detached from situations. Detached from situations means not reacting to situation. Responding right to every situation is making me detached. But when I say this one was not right, so I get affected. This thing was not right, so I'm attached to that situation. And when I keep getting attached and being dependent to situations, this soul power battery here keeps getting, what does it keep getting? Depleted. Now I want this soul power battery to get charged. And a simple, don't react. No reaction, choosing your response. Yes or no? Yes? Everyone? Choosing your response in the smallest scene of life. Choosing your response from the smallest situation in life to the toughest scene of life. Sister, stand. Nahi, aapne. Both of you stand. What was the age of your child? 19. When their child was 19 years old, the soul left the body. Tough situation. difficult situation, big enough situation to be in pain for the rest of your life. Yes or no? Yes? Yes? The world will also say, how can you be fine now? You will always be in pain. Do their faces look fine to you from here? Yes? Why? Because they have chosen how they are going to think here inside, not just for themselves, but for the soul who has moved forward on the journey. When a soul moves, what is the energy that we should send them? What is the energy that we should send them? Think, because that is the situation that comes into somebody's life. When a soul moves forward, they are here in this body and then suddenly they've left. What is the energy we need to send them with? Okay, just look at yourself. Just put your finger here, soul out, move, turn back, look at your family. How do you want to see your family when you leave? How would you want to see your family when you leave? Happy. How many want to see their family happy? Happy means fine, they're not excited. How many of you want to see your family fine, settled, comfortable? Raise your hand, how many want to see? Now tell yourself, that is how they will also want to see me. But how will I be stable in this toughest scene of life when I am reacting in the simplest scenes of life? But when I start taking care in the simplest scenes of life, then to be powerful in those big situations in life comes easy. Comes easy. Because we understand that our vibrations relate to that soul. We understand that to radiate peace and power to that soul, would be so happy to see them fine. They are not excited, but they've just taken charge of life. They have taken charge of their life. And they have taken life to another purpose. They're doing so much other things for the world. So in any situation, I can either be a victim to the situation or I can become a master in that situation. And if anyone can become a master in this situation, then we can become a master in any situation. Yes or no? Yes? 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 So, just practice. Nothing else. Just practice. That in every situation, I am the master. Situation is not perfect, may never be perfect, may only get more complicated tomorrow. I don't know. But my mind is completely in my hand and I will think right in this situation. And even if you're not able to think right, just take a paper and pen and just think what will be the right thought in this situation. And the right thought is, what does the person need? What do I need? And what does the whole house need? From today, stop telling each other you won't be able to live without me. That's not love. We thought love means you won't be able to live without me. That is attachment. Love means you and I will be comfortable and powerful when you leave. Keep saying it. Because what we say will happen. It is weakness. Not just for us, but also for the soul who's moved forward to receive so much pain from here. Now, in a situation when we get angry, who's the cause of the anger? They or I? Who's the cause of the anger? They or I? Now keep putting the finger there. Now our finger is going to move from here like this and come to I. We've got used to putting our fingers here, 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 here. And if we don't blame, where do we put the finger? There. They could have easily said, God is the cause of all this problem in my life. So if I don't get anyone here to be angry with, it's easy to get angry there. So we put finger here, blamed the world for how we are feeling, we blamed God for the misery in our life. We only didn't put the finger here and say, I still have the power how I'm going to feel here. And so who's creating my anger? I. Who's creating my irritation? Do we tend to irritate? Why is this like this? Why is this not like this? Now we say, what is wrong in talking like that? Battery is getting depleted. Graph is going down. Heart is getting affected. Say the same line, but say the same line, hurry up, we need to leave, but say it peacefully. Hurry up, why can't you understand we're getting late? Heart is getting affected, mind is getting affected, their heart is getting affected, the house are getting affected. So we only need to keep that picture here. We want the graph to go like this. Can we start doing that? Easy to start doing that? Yes? Easy to start doing that? It's a very interesting game. That people will not be my way, situations will not be my way, I will be the right way. And when I am the right way, everything will start changing the right way. Stress is not about what's happening outside. Stress is given by a simple formula. Stress is equal to pressure divided by resilience. Pressure is out. How many have children giving exams in the next 2 months? Exam is not stress, exam is pressure. Exam is pressure. So exam is pressure, stress is a choice. Should children get stressed for their exams? Yes or no? Anybody giving board exams from day one, we start telling stress, change. Exam is equal to, how should a mind be for an exam? How should a mind be for an exam? Exam is equal to peace and power. The world that we're going through right now, it's not just enough that your child top. That is not success. The success is if the child gave the exam in a comfortable experience. Success is not that I achieved. Success is I crossed the challenge with a stable, powerful mind. Even if your child didn't come first, came second, which means even if they came little lesser than their own capacity, not but little lesser than their own capacity, but they were powerful, they were stable, then they are stronger to face the exams of life. We want them to create panic and stress even in the exam of school. How will they be stable in the exam of life? So exam is equal to, yes, go home and tell them, exam is equal to, how does the mind have to be? Not careless, but not stressed, very powerful, very peaceful. And how will we make their mind peaceful? By only taking care of one person's mind. Whose mind? Not their mind, my mind. And just radiate this energy in the house. You're a powerful soul. You're a powerful soul. Your concentration is highest. You are studying more than your capacity. Your performance is more than your capacity. Just radiate that air into the house. So even if they are worried, they will catch that vibration and start changing. The power is with us. Just by remaining calm and stable, you can help your child to increase their marks. Yes or no? Yes or no? And just by creating stress, you can reduce their marks. Because if you get stressed, you are adding to the stress in the house. We've got nice houses, big houses, beautiful houses. Now we need powerful vibration houses. That's the only way you can protect your child. Their vibrations outside in the school, especially when a child is, all their friends are going through stress. So even if they talk to a friend on the phone, after that their worry and anxiety will start increasing. So who is the only one who can keep them peaceful and powerful? That we will have to get. What will we have to do? We will have to get detached. And get detached and say to yourself, what does the child need? The child needs power. Create the vibration of power. Just radiate that energy throughout the day. You're a powerful being. You're a powerful being. You're happy. You're stable. Your performance is excellent. Sing that song in the house. Sing a song which they are singing. Sing what you want their mind to be, and very soon your vibration will overpower their energy. One person in the house should be able to do this. You know? One person in the house should be able to do this, and very soon the house energy will change. Anything happens, immediately create the right thought. Even if somebody says this is not right, that is not right, just say it's okay, everything is perfect, calm. Because we want everything to be perfect here. I have no problem, but they are all looking at you. He's so sweet. He's saying, don't worry about me. You keep talking. Let me do my picture. This is life. He's saying, why are you looking at me? You keep doing your work. Let me do my work. You know? Because he believes that what he's doing is right. But he does not know that the impact it is having on 1,000 people sitting over here. So even I need to check what is the impact it is having on my children. Some people say, I need to get angry so that they will perform better. I need to say like this, then they will perform better. You need to give the advice, but if it is given with anger or criticism, nobody can perform better with lower energy. Nobody can perform better with lower energy. All advice will not work if it is given with lower energy. So give advice, give lot of advice, but more than advice, give energy, give power. They know that they have to study, but their mind is not focused, they are not able to do it. So ready to do this? Who's ready to do it at home? What is the mantra? What do we have to do? Create the song which the other person needs. Create the vibration which other person needs. Create the thought which other person will heal. And while doing that, who is the first person who will heal? The one who is creating that thought. And very soon the vibration in the house will start changing. We will shift. Just create both your heart. We are going to put a few emotions here and decide from where we are shifting to where. From stress, we will shift to being calm. Just change your way of talking that time. Instead of like, this is not done, why is this? We need to complete. Just change, only change your way of talking, the energy of the house will change. Every time to remember, it's affecting here, it's affecting here, it's affecting here, it's affecting them, it's affecting their body, it's affecting the vibration. Because we are doing that so many times in the day. Shift from anger to saying the same thing respectfully. What we are saying is right, but how we are saying is disrespectful. And if you say the same right thing disrespectfully, the other person will not take it. Buy a very nice gift, very expensive gift, pack it very nicely, but while giving it to the person, say, here, take. They might not even open the gift. So best advice, but given like this, will not be taken. So it is not what we are saying, it is the vibration of what we are saying which reaches the person first. So even if you're saying something best for them, but it is being said with criticism and anger, it does not work. It will only deplete them, leave alone empower them. So shifting from anger to Anger 2, being respectful, not just at workplace, not just at home and workplace, everywhere in society. Third, shifting from fear to courage, fear to confidence, shifting from criticism to, how many of us have a sanskar of criticism? Criticism. Why are they like this? They should not be like this. They check. And every time I'm criticizing somebody, even in my mind, not in my words, in my mind, what is happening to the happiness graph? Their graph, and the house is energy going down. Sitting at home in the evening talking about relatives. They are like this, they are like this, they do like this, they do like this. Tell yourself, my house is getting impure. What am I doing? And that too at a time when exams are going on. This is what I'm supposed to talk in the house. Don't have any conversation of criticism. It's the easiest way to deplete everyone's energy. It's the easiest way to consume the negative of the other person. Their weakness is there. When we start thinking of the weakness is here. Create a blessing for them and put a full stop there. So shifting from criticism to appreciation. Send a blessing in appreciation. Shifting from complaining to gratitude. Start consciously creating gratitude, very soon you'll start liking everything because you're seeing everything from a different vibration. Morning to night also before going to sleep. Create gratitude before you go to sleep. There is so much everything perfect in our life. We don't create gratitude. And when something doesn't go right, it's very easy to complain. Create a habit of consciously creating gratitude. But if criticizing, then my vibration goes here, then my ability to accept things goes down. So ready? Gratitude. Gratitude for. Thank you for. If one day you just had to write, diary pen leke likho, it's a long list. Even water coming in the tap is gratitude. The day there is no water, there is so much to complain about. There is so much to get stressed and hyper. But the day there is no gratitude. If the day there is, I have gratitude, the day it is not, I will be stable. Because I have conserved and energized my mind. So gratitude takes us on a higher vibration. Comparison. Compare ourselves with other people? No, easiest way to go down. Comparison, validation, approval, people should say nice things about me, brings my vibration down. Learn from people, get inspired by people, but be yourself. Don't change yourself only because the world is calling that right. Don't change yourself just because the world is calling something else right. Even in terms of what we are wearing, how we are living, what we are eating, how we are speaking. We're just picking it all up from the world. Every decision, what is right. Shifting from comparison to self-respect. What does competition do to the graph? What does competition do to the graph? Oh, we know competition this to the graph. Keep teaching the world life is a competition. Life is a beautiful journey. Drive your way. Drive your way at your speed and following the rules of the road your way. If you believe it's a competition, then you will only want to go ahead of the other car. And sometimes to go ahead of the other car, I will break the rules of the road just to go ahead of them. So whether it's on the road or whether it's in life, we're only on a journey to where we want to go. Does it matter if somebody reaches 5 minutes before me? Does it matter if somebody reaches 5 minutes before me? No. But we've suddenly created a world where everybody says, well, just look on the people who try to and go in front of other people. And at the same time, there can be another person who will just stop and say, you go first. Have you seen people like that? They'll just stop and say, you go first. Which one looks more peaceful to you? Which one's looking more peaceful to you? But then that's not just on the road, that's also in life. There are people who might want to go ahead of you. They'll say, go. Go. I don't mind reaching 2 minutes later, but I want to reach peaceful, happy, and safe. How do I want to reach there? Peaceful, happy, and safe. It's no point reaching first. Is being peaceful, happy. How many of you played that lemon and spoon race in school? That is life. What was the race about? The lemon and spoon race. What is the race about? The race is not about reaching first. The race is about reaching first with the lemon and if I just run and I drop the lemon on the spoon first thing in the morning and I reach first, I say, wait, I came first. Where is the lemon? So where is the lemon in life? Where is it? Where is it which should not fall? Where is that lemon in life? So move ahead, go there, but take care that this lemon should not fall down. And this lemon falls down first thought in the morning. I am late, hurry up. Lemon gone. So be very careful. Life is not about reaching first. Life is about going there with the lemon there, with your happiness intact. And it doesn't matter if other people are going ahead of us. Does it matter if somebody else is ahead of you? Does it matter? Does it matter? Think. Does it matter? Does it matter? Does it matter? Even if it does, keep telling yourself from today, it doesn't. We are all going to drive our way. And most important, drive right. Drive at the right speed and follow the rules of the game. Whether on the road, whether in life. If someone is manipulating, someone is lying, someone is working even in the middle of the night just to go ahead, then to go ahead of them, you'll have to have also working in the middle of the night. And there's nothing wrong in that. Just do what is comfortable for you. Don't do just because other people are doing it. So we are shifting from competition to cooperation. Actually allow other people to go ahead. And if anyone around you is playing tug of war with you, have you experienced people playing tug of war with you? Yeah, it can be at home, in relatives, it can be at workspace. If anyone is playing tug of war with you, what should we do? You know how tug of war is, right? Rope, both sides. So if anyone is playing tug of war with you, what should we do? What should we do? So leave it right Don't entangle with people. Don't entangle. Battery will get discharged. Quit that race. And drive fast. Drive at your pace. But not in race with the other person. And if somebody is playing tug of war with you, saying things about you, doing things to you, doing things around you, just drop your side of the rope. Let them play the game alone. Bolo, I quit the game. Which means I quit playing this internal politics that is going on here. You go do what you want. It's your karma. I quit this thing. Otherwise, one person does one thing, other one does twice, the other person does. No. What is happening to the graph? What is happening to the graph? It's going down. So who's responsible for my happiness? Only and only one person. And when I take care of that, here, relationship and my work life, everything will change. And the first thing that we need to work on to change that is start taking care of the phone that you are using. 2025 needs to shift from becoming a slave of that instrument to becoming a master. Yes or no? How many feel I'm addicted to the phone? Acha, haath utha lo na, no problem. I'm addicted to the phone. And how to check that I'm addicted to the phone? It pulls our attention. We decided we'll see it after half an hour, but we'll go after 10 minutes. We are sitting with people and still we are looking at that. That's more important to us than the people sitting next to us. And then we are just going on doing this and consuming the world onto our mind. And that content could be stress, could be fear, could be aggression, could be violence, could be terror, could be hatred, could be negative. And we're just consuming. Please go and put a little message in your house. Content is equal to emotional diet. You want that high EQ? Just change the content you consume and restrict the content you consume. We need to become a master of that gadget. Otherwise, very soon, which is already happening, the gadget is controlling us rather than we controlling the gadget. Simple steps. See what all you can do from this. You can do all of them. 1. No phone and TV while eating. How many can do that? No phone and TV while eating? Raise your hand. He'll get good pictures also. Otherwise, he's getting same faces. How many can do no phone, no TV while eating? We can do. And now, don't just do it for yourself. Make that the rule of your house. The children might not like it and it doesn't matter. But we are doing it for their good. The food absorbs the vibrations of what we are watching. The mind is distracted and eating. And all those words also go into the food. So much impact on the mind and body only because we want to watch in those 10 minutes when we are eating. Ready? No phone, no TV while eating. Ready? Everybody? Everybody? We are becoming emotionally independent. The more we are doing that, our emotions are becoming dependent. Second thing, notifications off. Notification silent. Can do it right now. Take out your phone and make the notification silent forever. Don't let it just keep beeping throughout the day like this. It is having an impact here. You can check your phone after every half an hour and see all the messages that have come. Why make it beep every time to grab your attention? If anything is urgent, people will call. They don't send a message. But we go to the phone to check somebody has written good morning. We will leave our work to go because it will give that thing. And then we'll get up and say, just for this I left that and came. But you chose to do that. You chose to do that. So don't allow something to keep pulling your attention. Your mind will stop remaining focused and concentrated because we are allowing it to get pulled throughout the day. Ready? Notification silent. Third thing, First hour of the morning, last hour in the night before going to sleep. First hour in the morning, last hour in the night before we go to sleep. One, don't consume any content. And if you still want to consume, then you have to consume very high vibrational content at these 2 times. Actually, high vibrational content always. But these 2 times, any content that you consume goes very deep, very, very deep. Before going to sleep, one day I was on a flight and the person sitting next to me at 6 o'clock in the morning was watching it was very violent. And I just learned like 6 o'clock in the morning. He said, whole day I have lot of meetings and my mind will keep thinking what happened in the story, so I have to finish watching it. I said, story of life is changing. Then no, I have to watch it. He was watching. Finished everything. Then he asks me, I want to ask you something. I said, haan bolo. So he says, nowadays I'm experiencing a lot of fear. And he's saying, when I go to work, and this is not a story, this is real. He says, when I go to work, my mind starts saying, did I lock the door? Did I switch off the gas? Did I switch off the geyser? And then it's troubling him so much. He said, once or twice I came home from work to check. And now what he did was at that time, then he changed his ways. He said, then what I did, I started taking a picture of the house, locked, gas off. So that when that thought troubles me, I will see the photo and I will keep quiet. He knew all the discomfort that the mind was going through, but he did not know that the cause of that discomfort, where is it coming from? So most of us issues here are not our issues. They are issues that we are consuming there. So scrolling your phone, changing your TV channel is not entertainment. It is destiny. It is destiny. So this is not time pass. This is destiny. Can we take care of our destiny? Can we take care of our destiny? Content is equal to thoughts. Thoughts will come into karma. Karma will create destiny. So first was no meal with screen. Second is notification off. Third is first hour in the morning and last hour in the night. Only positive content. Throughout the day, only healthy content. And restricting content. Do not become a slave of the phone. It will lose the power over the mind. And if we don't do it, how will the children will be able to do it? They too grew up with that phone. We got the phone 30 years, no? But they are growing up with that phone. So if we do it, we'll be able to radiate that energy in the house and they will get influenced to do it. Ready? Graph will not go like this. Till you become a master of that phone, graph of happiness cannot go up. Cannot. Why so much disease is increasing? Too much content here, too much vibration to the body of that content. And now to we change that like that in 1 minute. You see how media is actually able to manipulate our mind. And so now people are not able to watch a 10-15 minute video because their mind is got used to in 1 minute it should change. And so the ability to remain still with your mind will reduce. Take out your phone now for something useful. Let's record a few thoughts which we are going to start saying every night and in the morning. Because anything that we repeat will become a reality. So like we are going to create a thought which other people need, now we will create a thought which we will need. First thought, I am a powerful being. I am a powerful being. I am always happy. I am always happy. Not I want happiness. I am always happy. Third, I am calm and stable always. Whatever we want to be, we are going to start saying that. I am a powerful being. I am always happy. I am calm and stable always. I accept people. People accept me. I accept people. People accept me. I forgive and forget. I release. I let go. If there's anything troubling our mind, we put a sankalp, we put a thought there. I forgive. I forget. I release. I let go. I am untouched by other people's words and behavior. Untouched means not indifferent. Just I don't get disturbed by people's words and behavior. Detachment. I'm untouched. My mind and body is perfect and healthy. My mind and body is perfect and healthy always. If anyone has any health issue, write one thought for your specific health issue. And the thought will be what you want to be, you will say it already is. This is a vocabulary of right thinking. Don't say I want to be healthy, say I am healthy always, and it will start happening. So if anyone has any illness, any disease, anything which is not normal in the body, write a thought for that specific. Don't keep saying I am diabetic. Nobody is diabetic. The body is going through some issue, not I am diabetic. Anything repeated will manifest, it will happen more. Say my sugar level is normal, and then put the normal figure you want. Choose the figure and put the figure there. Don't say what the figure is, say what the figure you want. The first thing that gets affected with your thoughts is your body. You say to your body, I'm feeling perfect, your body will start responding. The instruction given by the mind changes the coding in the brain, the body starts feeling different. If your blood pressure is high, what will the thought be? If you have high blood pressure, what will the thought be? Blood pressure is normal and the figure there. Not just normal, figure there. You say the normal figure every day, your body is listening and responding to that. Any part of your body is paining, say that part is perfect. All my relationships are perfect. All my relationships are perfect. If you don't get along with any one specific person, take their name and say, my relationship with this person is perfect. They accept me, I accept them, we have a great... What we keep saying is the opposite. We don't know what is there, we just don't get along. And the more we will say we just don't get along, the more it will get complicated. Then create a sankalp for your work. Whatever you want should happen in your work life, create a thought. It has already happened. I have become that, I have achieved that. And then create a sankalp for your house. And say, my house is heaven, mera ghar swarg hai. Kya bolenge? Mera ghar swarg hai. Swarg means everything is perfect. Paradise. Everyone is happy, everyone is healthy, everyone is wealthy, everyone is achieving, everyone is successful. Is perfect. And last, God's power and blessings is a divine circle of protection around me. We need to envelop ourselves with the vibrations around us in the world. So draw a circle around yourself like that. God's power and blessings is a divine circle of protection around me. And you can draw it around your children, around your family. Envelop themselves. Don't worry for them. Empower them. Now we can say these thoughts just before going to sleep. We can repeat these thoughts first thing in the morning, and they don't have to be these fixed thoughts. Whatever you want should happen, make it your thought. And the vocabulary is I am. And similarly, you can say for them, they are powerful, they are happy, they are peaceful, they are respectful. And vibrations will change for the world to change. So we can do this in the morning, we can do this in the night, we can say this any time in the day, and you can say it little prayer before you eat and drink. Just say these 4 or 5 thoughts. I'm powerful, I'm happy, I'm loveful, I'm respectful. The water and the food will absorb your vibrations. So change your thought for the graph to go upwards. If I don't change my thought, my ordinary thoughts are taking the graph down. So meditation is a very, very powerful tool which makes this a very normal, simple way of being. Just charging that battery, connecting to the highest powerhouse and filling yourself with that energy. So, for all of us who want to become the powerhouse of the family, saw that parent, they are a powerhouse now for each other. Every family needs one powerhouse like this, who's able to remain stable and give power to everyone in the family. Who wants to become the powerhouse of that family? Because we are living in uncertainty. Suddenly anything can happen. And we need to have the power to take care of everyone. Gone is the stage where we can say money will take care of everything. Earn money, save money, everything will be taken care of. Money is important when something happens, but power is very important. Strong mind. So each one needs to become a powerhouse for their family. So each one just take out little time and learn that meditation. It is a must now. Now it's not an option or a choice anymore for anybody. It's a must. How many ready to learn? How many ready to learn? How many have your bag in your hand? You got the bag when you entered inside? Did you get? There's a little paper there. Just take it out. It has got the details of your meditation course. It has all the centers written there. There are 5 places in the city where the course will happen from tomorrow. Okay, everybody got the paper? Yes? It's 6 to 7 p.m. from tomorrow for 3 days. 6 to 7 p.m. we go through the learn the meditation course, which means we learn the process. Dot 1 hour, start dot at 6 o'clock, dot at 7 o'clock finished. 3 days. Tomorrow is 31st, no? No, tomorrow is 30th. You don't have the paper? You don't get the bag? You get it while going out. Anyone who don't get it while coming in, you'll take it. Nobody got. First 3 rows did not get it. Sister, the first 3 rows did not get the bag. Everybody else got the bag. So we can take care of that. They'll give it to you when you're leaving out. Paper is not there. Just take anything while you're going out from there. दीदी कुछ लोगों के बैग में नहीं है और कुछ लोगों के पास बैग नहीं है. फर्स्ट रोज बैग तो वो जाते टाइम नो प्रॉब्लम. Okay, so how many ready to take out 1 hour, 3 days? Raise your hands. 1 hour, 3 days. Take this much time out for yourself. And there are 5 places, so you just have to see the place which is closest to you. And for those who would want to do it in Hindi, anyone wants to do the Raj Yoga meditation course in Hindi? Raise your hands. Hindi? Comfort. Rest everybody will be doing in the local language. In Hindi? So in Hindi, it will be 7 to 8 p.m. tomorrow onwards at the Trichy Center, which is, I can't read that address. Where's the Hindi? You can announce that. Ben, you can announce the Hindi center address. Come, let's sit back straight. As we are on our way out, there is a book stall. Books which you can use as positive content. Books which you can keep next to your pillow and which will teach us the right way of thinking. So pick up a copy and use that right content to begin the day and to end the day with the right thoughts. Sister? Let's sit straight. म्यूजिक कम करेंगे. Announce. Your announcement.
Om Shanti. So, Trichy Main Center, Varayur, from 8 p.m. And the book of Power of One Thought by Sister Shivani is in English and Tamil, available in literature counter.
Course is 6 to 7 p.m. tomorrow in the local language. The 6 to 7 p.m. is all the addresses given on the slip. And the 7 to 8 p.m. is only one center. How many are able to come out of one of these two times? Just raise your hand so the sisters get an idea of it. Raise your hand. 1 hour. Yes. How many don't want to learn the meditation? Raise your hand. One thing that we have to stop saying to ourselves is, I don't have time, I'm very busy. That is a thought which takes the graph down. Take out the time to strengthen yourself and radiate that power to the house. In case you are not able to come to for either of the two times or on these 3 days, you just have to call the center and then later, preferable to obviously these 3 days. But if not, choose your day and time and call the center. Number is not given on that slip. Let's sit straight and bring our attention here in the center of the forehead. And see that little star there. I am a happy soul. I'm always happy. In every situation, I think right. I am the master of my mind. My vibration changes the situation. I create high vibrational thoughts and feelings for everyone around me. My life is in my control. I understand everyone has a different choice, a different sanskar. I accept them as they are. I radiate peace and power to them. I am the powerhouse of my family. I am the powerhouse of my family. I energize everyone with my vibrations of peace and stability. I think right. I eat right. I watch, listen right. The content I consume is healthy. It's pure, it's powerful. I'm the creator of my destiny. I prioritize my emotional health and I prioritize the emotional health of my family. Meditation is a normal way of living for me now. It makes me the master of my mind. From tomorrow, I give myself 1 hour to learn this powerful method of taking charge of my mind and strengthening everyone around me. As we will walk out, we will do it in absolute silence, and we will remain silent till we've consumed. Let us churn on that till we reach home. Next 10-15 minutes as we drive home, we will be in absolute silence. This hall will get empty in 5 minutes, but when it is done the right way. So everyone will not stand up together. We will only move as we are asked to do. And that will make it a comfortable, powerful experience for everyone. There is nobody in this hall. There is no one in this hall. And as we walk out, we can ask for the bag, this paper in the bag, whatever we need. There are volunteers outside. Just signal and pick it up. And there is a bookstall. Just everything in silence, but the first 2 rows will start moving out first. And the last 2 rows at the back, 2 rows we will start walking out in silence. 2 rows in the front, 2 rows at the back will start walking out in silence. 2 rows at the back. The sisters sitting here, if you want to go from there, you can start walking out. Next 2 rows in the front. Next 2 rows in the front. Absolute silence. See how peacefully we can do everything. Two rows in the front. In silence. Next 2 rows. Next 2 rows. Everybody who's sitting can start walking out. Everyone can stand up. Come tomorrow for the meditation.
Om Shanti. பிகேஎஸ் பாபா குழந்தைங்களுக்கு தனியாக கிளாஸ் இருக்குது. ஸோ நீங்கள் ஃபாஸ்ட் வந்துடுங்க. பிகேஎஸ் எல்லாருமே இங்கே உட்காருங்க, உள்ளே உட்காருங்க. விஐபி கெஸ்ட் வந்தவங்க ஆல்ரெடி ஞானம் கேட்கக்கூடியவர்கள், ஆல்ரெடி நாலேஜில் இருக்கிறவங்க மாதாஜி உட்காருங்க. மாதாஸ், பிரதர்ஸ், பிகேஎஸ் பாபா குழந்தைங்க கிளாஸ் ஹாலுக்கு உள்ளே வரலாம். கொஞ்சம் வேகமாக உள்ளே வாங்க, சத்தம் போட வேண்டாம். சேவாதாரி மாதாஸ்லாம் உட்காருங்களேன், அவங்க இப்போ கிளாஸ் எடுக்கிறாங்க, உட்காருங்க. பிகேஸ் சேவாதாரிகள், மாதாஸ், பிரதர்ஸ் யார் இருந்தாலும் ஹாலுக்கு வெளியில் இருந்தாலும் கொஞ்சம் உடனடியாக உள்ளே வாங்க. ஒரு 15 மினிட்ஸ் நம்மளே மட்டும் மீல் பண்ணுறாங்க. ஸோ பிகேஸ் உள்ளே உட்காந்துக்கோங்க. யார் எங்கே சேவையில் இருந்தாலும் கொஞ்சம் எல்லாரும் உள்ளே வந்தீங்கன்னா நல்லாயிருக்கும். பிகேஸ் பாபா குழந்தைங்க வெளியில் இருக்கிறவங்க எல்லாருமே உள்ளே வந்துடுங்க. ஒரு 15 மினிட்ஸ் நம்மை மீட் பண்ணுறாங்க. கொஞ்சம் எல்லாரும் உடனே உள்ளே வாங்க. வந்தவங்க நீங்கள் வெளியில் அந்த சீட்டை அந்த பாக்ஸில் போட்டுட்டு யூ ஆர் ரிக்வெஸ்டட் டு மேக் அ மூவ். கெஸ்ட்ஸ் ப்ரோக்ராமுக்கு வந்தவங்க யூ ஆர் கைண்ட்லி ரிக்வெஸ்டட் டு மேக் அ மூவ். சேவாதாரி யாராவது இந்த எக்ஸ்ட்ரா சேர்ஸை வந்து மேலேருந்து எடுத்துடுறீங்களா? குமார்ஸ் சேவாதாரிகள் இந்த எக்ஸ்ட்ரா சேர்ஸை மேலேருந்து எடுத்துருங்களேன். மைக்கு பிகேஸ் எல்லாரும் உள்ளே வந்துட்டீங்களா? கேட் எடுக்கணுமா? ஆடியோவில் இருக்கிறவங்க சிஸ்டரோட மைக் ஆன்ல இருக்குல்ல? ट्रांसलेट करेंगे साथ साथ, ट्रांसलेशन करेंगे साथ साथ. ओम शांति.
बाबा हम सबको यूज़ करके, हाँ, सबको सेवा करने का चांस मिला अभी आज? किस किस ने सेवा की? बाबा कहते हैं तन से सेवा करें, धन से सेवा करें, और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट सेवा कौन सी करें? मन से सेवा करें.
பாபா சொல்றாரு உடல் மூலமாக சேவா பண்ணுங்க, பொருள் மூலமாக சேவா பண்ணுங்க, ரொம்ப முக்கியமானது மனம் மூலமாக சேவா பண்ணணும்.
सुवर्तमान समय वो समय आया है जिसके लिए बाबा हमें तैयार कर रहे थे, कि जहाँ चारों तरफ दुख, दर्द और अशांति बढ़ रहा है.
ஸோ பாபா நம்மை அந்த மாதிரி தயார் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கிறாரு. அதாவது நாலா புறங்களிலும் துக்கம் அசாந்தி என்பது
आपको लगता है ऐसे कि बढ़ रहा है?
அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கு உங்களுக்கு ஃபீல் ஆகுதா? உலகத்தில் துக்கம் அதிகமாயிட்டு கை தூக்குங்க.
लगता है आसपास जब आप देखते हैं अपने आसपास के, आपको लगता है थोड़ा बढ़ा है पिछले कुछ सालों में?
ஸோ நம்ம சுற்றி இருக்கிற உலகத்தில் துக்கம் அதிகமாயிட்டு இருக்குன்னு ஃபீல் ஆகுது இல்லையா?
और ये अभी थोड़ा और बढ़ेगा,
அது
ये
இன்னும்
बढ़ेगा ही, क्योंकि जैसे जैसे कलयुग और बढ़ता है, वाइब्रेशन नीचे जाती है सृष्टि की, तो दर्द बढ़ेगा. तो हमारा क्या रोल है इस समय?
ஸோ அது இன்னும் அதிகரிச்சுட்டே தான் இருக்கும். இன்னும் உலகம் தமோ பிரதானமாக ஆக தான் போகுது. அப்போ இந்த நேரம் நம்ம என்ன செய்யணும்?
क्या रोल है?
நம்ம ரோல் என்னவா இருக்கும்?
क्या रोल है? हमारी स्थिति को कहाँ, आज देखो सबने बोला हमको अपनी खुशी को ऐसे लेके जाना है. हमें बाबा क्या सिखाता है? स्थिति को ऐसे लेके जाना है, और स्थिति को ऐसे कर जाकर सबकी स्थिति को भी क्या करना है? ऊपर लेकर जाना है. ये जिम्मेवारी हमारी. उसके लिए हमें अटेंशन रखना है. हमेशा अटेंशन रखते हैं, लेकिन अब थोड़ा और, जब सृष्टि की वाइब्रेशन नीचे अगर ऊपर नहीं जाएंगे, हमें पता ही नहीं चलेगा हम नीचे खींच.
ஸோ இன்னைக்கு ப்ரோக்ராம் வந்தவங்களே இது போல் நம்ம எப்பவும் குஷியாக எடுத்துக்கிறாங்க. நாம என்ன பண்ணணும்? நம்ம ஸ்திதியை இல்லைன்னா நம்ம போயிடுவோம்.
अगर आपके घर में 4 लोग हैं, अगर सभी हैं, तो या आप भी थोड़ा परेशान हो जाएंगे, उनके मन को ठीक कर देंगे.
எல்லாம் ஒரே டென்ஷன் குழப்பத்தில் இருக்காங்க. இப்போ நான் தான் அவங்க சரி செய்யறதுக்கு அவங்களுக்கு இருக்கணும், இல்லைன்னா நம்மளும் அந்த குழப்பத்தை வந்துடும்.
कौन सा होता है? परेशान कर जाते हैं या उनको ठीक कर देते हैं? कौन सा होता है?
ஸோ நம்மளும் குழப்பத்தில் வரலாமா, இல்லை அவங்கள சரி பண்ணலாமா?
आप उनको ठीक देते हैं इसको?
நம்ம மற்றவங்க சரி பண்ணிடுவோமா? தூக்குங்க.
ओ वाह वाह. हमारी स्थिति अब सिर्फ 4 नहीं, सबके ऊपर असर कर रही है. जैसे जैसे दर्द बढ़ेगा, और लोग उस शक्ति और खुशी के लिए आएंगे. और बाबा ने कहा आपका चेहरा ही कैसे होना चाहिए? दर्शनीय मूर्त.
ஸோ உலகத்தினுடைய சுச்சுவேஷன்ஸ் இப்படி தான் இருக்கும். ஆனால் நாம தான் வந்து அவர்களை மாற்றக்கூடியவர்களாக ஆகணும். அதனால் நம்ம ஸ்திதியை நல்லா வச்சுக்கணும். அதனால தான் பாபா நம்மை காட்சியளிக்கக்கூடிய மூர்த்தியாகங்கன்னு சொல்கிறாரு.
होना चाहिए दर्शनीय मूर्त. बाबा कहते हैं आपके चेहरे को वो देखें और कहें आपको किसने बनाया ऐसा.
ஸோ நம்ம காட்சியளிக்க மூர்த்தியாக ஆகணுங்கிற பார்த்து அவங்க கேட்கணும், உங்களை யார் மாற்றினது.
जैसे किसी का वजन कम होता है तो उसको पूछते तुमने क्या किया, तुम्हारा वेट कैसे कम हुआ.
யாரோ ரொம்ப கொஞ்சம் குண்டாக இருந்தாங்க, அப்புறம் வெயிட்டை கம்மி பண்ணி இழைச்சிட்டாங்கன்னா எல்லாரும் கேட்குறாங்க இல்லையா, என்ன பண்ணி நீங்கள் வெயிட்டை குறைச்சிங்க.
ऐसे ही जब आत्मा के ऊपर का बोझ कम होगा तो चेहरे पर दिखाई देगा, तो लोग पूछेंगे कि ये इतनी खुशी आई कहाँ से, तुमको ऐसा किसने बनाया.
ஸோ நம்மளை எல்லாரும் பார்க்குறாங்க இல்லையா, நம்ம ஆத்மாவுடைய அந்த சுமை குறையும் பொழுது குஷி அதிகமாகுது, முகம் அப்படி இருக்கா. அப்போ நம்மளை பார்த்து எல்லாரும் கேட்பாங்க, நீங்கள் எப்படி இப்படி சடனாக மாறினீங்க.
तो अभी समय बदलेगा, हम बोलने नहीं जाएंगे, वो पूछे।
ஸோ இப்போ நேரம் மாறிட்டு இருக்கு, நம்ம சொல்லணுங்கிற அவசியம் இல்லை, அவங்களே கேட்குற மாதிரி ஆயிடும்.
लेकिन उसके लिए सिर्फ अटेंशन पर अपना चेहरा, स्थिति से चेहरा बन जाएगा.
அதுக்காக நம்ம நம்மளுடைய ஸ்திதி மற்றும் முகத்தின் மீது கவனம் வைக்கணும். ஸ்திதியில் கவனம் வச்சாலே முகம் அது போல் தானாக மாறிடும்.
इसलिए 2025 क्लियर कुछ करें, डिसाइड कि क्या मुझे करना है नया, जिससे मेरी स्थिति कहाँ जाए और ऊपर.
ஸோ இந்த 2025 இந்த வருஷத்தில் நம்ம இது மீது கவனம் வைக்கலாம். நம்மளோட ஸ்திதியை நம்ம என்ன செய்து நம்மளோட ஸ்திதியை எப்பொழுதுமே உயர்ந்ததாக வைத்துக்கொள்ளலாம்.
कौन कौन रोज सेंटर आता है मुरली के लिए?
இங்கே யாரெல்லாம் தினமும் சென்டருக்கு போய் முரளி கேட்குறீங்க, கை தூக்குங்க.
कौन कौन सेंटर रोज नहीं आता?
தினமும் போக முடியாதவர்கள் கை தூக்குங்க.
तो घर बैठ के कैसी स्थिति बनेगी?
அப்போ வீட்டிலே இருந்து எப்படி ஸ்திதி உருவாகும்?
घर बन सकते हैं, घर बैठ के सिर्फ मुरली सुन सकते हैं.
வீட்டில இருந்து முரளியை கேட்க தான் முடியும், ஸ்திதி உருவாகாது.
आप आज अपनी फोटो खींचो, 2 महीने रोज सेंटर आओ और उसके बाद फोटो खींचो.
ஒன்று பண்ணுங்க, இன்றைக்கி உங்களோட முகத்தை ஒரு ஃபோட்டோ எடுத்துக்கோங்க. இன்னும் 2 மாதத்துக்கு தினமும் முரளி கிளாஸ்க்கு சென்டருக்கு போங்க. அப்புறம் ஒரு ஃபோட்டோ எடுத்து பாருங்கள், எவ்வளோ வித்தியாசம் இருக்குது.
लगता है चेंज हो जाएगा चेहरा? किस किस को लगता है चेंज हो जाएगा?
ஆமாம் சிஸ்டர், மாறிடும் 2 மாதத்தில் அப்படிங்கிறவங்க கை போனோம்.
तो फिर बट मुरली तो रोज सुन रहे हैं, तो सेंटर आने से क्यों चेंज होगा? वाइब्रेशन, सेंटर का वाइब्रेशन, संगठन की शक्ति का वाइब्रेशन.
தினமும் தான் முரளி கேட்குறோம். அப்போ சென்டர் போகிறதுனால எதில் அந்த வித்தியாசம்? ஏன்னா சென்டரோட வைப்ரேஷன் இருக்குது, கூட்டத்தினோட சக்தி இருக்குது.
आज सुबह की मुरली में बाबा ने कहा माया ने आपका अप्रैल फूल बना दिया.
ஸோ இன்னைக்கு பாபா முரளியில் சொன்னார், மாயா உங்களை ஏப்ரல் ஃபூலாக முட்டாளாக்கிடுச்சுன்னு சொல்லியிருக்கிறாரு.
नया वर्ड है ना, माया ने अप्रैल फूल बना दिया.
அப்படி தானே பண்ணிடுச்சு நம்மளை.
अप्रैल फूल मतलब क्या होता है?
ஏப்ரல் ஃபூல்
बचपन में करते थे ना स्कूल में, दूसरे को अप्रैल फूल बनाते थे. क्या मतलब अप्रैल फूल? कुछ कहते थे, दूसरे को सच लगता था, फिर हम उसके बाद बोलते थे हो अप्रैल फूल.
ஸோ ஏப்ரல் ஃபுல்னால் என்ன அர்த்தம்? அந்த மாதிரி ஏதாவது ஒன்று சொல்லுவாங்க, நமக்கு அது உண்மையாக தோணும், ஆனால் அது இல்லை, அப்போ நீ ஏமாந்துட்ட அப்படின்வாங்க.
तो हम जब घर बैठ के मुरली सुनते हैं तो हमें लगता है कि हम रोज सुन रहे हैं.
ஸோ நம்ம என்ன நினைக்கிறோம், வீட்டில் உட்காந்து நான் தான் முரளி கேட்டுடுறோமே அப்படின்னு நம்ம நினைக்கிறோம்.
हमें लगता है हम श्रीमत पर चल रहे हैं.
நம்ம நினைக்கிறோம், ஓ நம்ம எல்லாம் முரளி கேட்டுட்டு ஸ்ரீமத் படி தானே நடக்கிறோம்னு நினைக்கிறோம்.
लेकिन हम उस वाइब्रेशन में नहीं आ रहे तो हम माया से धोखा खा जाएंगे ना फिर तो.
ஆனால் சென்டருக்கு வரலன்னா அந்த வைப்ரேஷன் நமக்கு கிடைக்கிறது இல்லை. அப்போ இதுவும் ஒரு விதமான ஏப்ரல் ஃபூல் தான், நம்மளை நம்ம ஏமாற்றிக்கிறது தானே.
तो ये धोखा नहीं खाना है इस बार.
ஸோ இந்த விஷயத்தில் நீங்கள் ஏமாற வேண்டாம்.
1 महीना है शिवरात्रि को.
சிவராத்திரி வர்றதுக்கு இன்னும் 1 மாதம் தான் இருக்குது.
बर्थडे होता है ना,
जी
गिफ्ट है आज. सिर्फ 26 डेज हम मुरली क्लास आएंगे. कौन कर सकता?
ஸோ சிவராத்திரி அப்போ பாபாக்கு கிஃப்ட் கொடுக்கணும் இல்லையா? அதனால் சிவராத்திரி வர்றதுக்குள்ளே அடுத்த 26 நாட்கள் நான் தினமும் முரளி கிளாஸ்க்கு போவேங்கிறவங்க கை தூக்குங்க.
कौन कर सकता?
அடுத்த 26 நாட்கள் நான் முரளி.
हाँ उठाओ हाथ.
கை
जो
தூக்குங்க
नहीं
பார்க்கலாம்.
आते वो 26 डेज आएंगे सिर्फ. अच्छे से उठाओ फोटो खींचेगा वो अभी भैया.
கை தூக்குங்க பார்க்கலாம். நான் தினமும் முரளி கிளாஸ் போவேன் அடுத்த 26 நாள்.
Only 26 days. And then see okay, what will change in those 26 days.
பண்ணி தான் பாருங்களேன் என்ன மாற்றம் வருதுன்ட்டு.
ठीक है,
ஓகே தானே?
कर ले. जब तक हम इस एक श्रीमत को फॉलो नहीं करते, आगे की करना तो टाइम खत्म हो जाएगा और हमें लगेगा हम कर सकते थे, नहीं किया.
ஸோ நம்ம இதையே என்ன சரி பண்ணலைன்னா அப்புறம் மற்றதெல்லாம் கஷ்டம்.
इसलिए टाइम के ख़त्म होने से पहले कर लेते हैं. आपको 1 महीने के अंदर अपने अंदर बहुत चेंज दिखाई देगा और फिर उसको आदत बनाना सहज हो जाएगा.
ஸோ இப்போ நீங்கள் இதை செய்திடுங்க. ஏன்னா அப்புறம் டைம் ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா நமக்கு ரொம்ப பச்சாதாபமாக ஆகிடும். ஸோ இதை இப்போ பண்ணிவிடுங்க, அதுக்கப்புறம் உங்களுக்கு பழக்கமாயிடும்.
और दूसरी चीज़, हर घंटे के बाद ड्रिल करनी है.
ரெண்டாவது விஷயம், ஒவ்வொரு மணி நேரத்துக்கும் நம்ம ட்ரில் பண்ணணும்.
बाबा हर मुरली में बता रहे हैं, ये ड्रिल ही आपको अंतिम समय पर काम आएगी.
ஸோ பாபா முரளியில் சொல்றாரு, இந்த ட்ரில் தான் உங்களுக்கு கடைசி நேரத்தில் உதவும்.
आपके मन को एकाग्र करेगी.
இது மனதை ஒருமுகப்படுத்தும்.
2 संडे पहले या पिछले संडे की मुरली में एकाग्र मन क्या क्या कर सकता है.
ஸோ ஒரு அவ்யக்த முரளியில் இப்போ ரீசெண்டாக பாபா சொன்னார், ஒருமுகப்பட்ட மனம் எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு.
एक रस स्थिति, फरिश्ता स्थिति, सब कुछ सिर्फ एकाग्र मन से. और एकाग्र मन कैसा आएगा? ड्रिल करके.
ஸோ மனம் ஒருமுகப்பட்டதுன்னா ஏக்கிற ஸ்திதி, அந்த ஃபரிஷ்டா நிலையை அடைய முடியும். ஆனால் அதற்கு நம்ம ட்ரில் பண்ணணும்.
तो हर घंटे परम धाम जाना है.
ஸோ ஒவ்வொரு மணி நேரமும் நம்ம எதிர்பார்க்கலாம்.
और अगर हर घंटे परम धाम जाएंगे, फिर अगले दिन सुबह 4 बजे परम धाम जाना.
ஸோ ஒவ்வொரு மணி நேரமும் நம்ம பறந்தான் போகலாம். அப்படின்னா அடுத்த நாள் அமிர்த் வேலை மேலே போகிறது ஈஸி.
ईजी. लेकिन सारा दिन नहीं जाते तो सुबह जाना मुश्किल लगता है. तो हर घंटे 1 मिनट के लिए, आधे मिनट के लिए, कुछ मुट्ठी पहले बाबा ने कहा 5 सेकंड के लिए ड्रिल करो सिर्फ, लेकिन ड्रिल करो.
ஸோ அதனால் முழு நாளில் போகலைன்னா அடுத்த நாள் அமிர்த் வேலை மேலே போக முடியாது. அதனால் ஒவ்வொரு மணி நேரமும் 5 செகண்டாவது நீங்கள் மேலே போகிற பயிற்சி பண்ணுங்கள்.
ठीक है. ये 2 चीज़ें करते हैं शिवरात्रि तक, एक मुरली क्लास और एक हर घंटे ड्रिल. तो फिर फरवरी एंड तक स्थिति कहाँ जाएगी? ऊपर. और फिर ऊपर से और ऊपर. जिन जिनको हमने आज बुलाया, अब हमें उनको फॉलो अप करके कल लेकर आना है.
ஸோ இது ரெண்டு விஷயத்தையும் நம்ம சிவராத்திரி வரைக்கும் பண்ணலாம். ட்ரில் பண்ணணும் மற்றும் முரளி கேட்கணும். நீங்கள் யாரெல்லாம் கெஸ்ட்டை இன்றைக்கி கூப்பிட்டுட்டு வந்தீங்களோ அவங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் ஃபாலோ பண்ணி நாளைக்கு கேம்ப் அந்தந்த இடங்களில் போக சொல்லுங்கள்.
और अगर उनको बाई चांस वो टाइम सूट नहीं करता तो उनका एक अलग टाइम, अलग दिन लेना है, लेकिन कोर्स ज़रूर करेंगे.
ஸோ இந்த டைம் நம்ம கொடுத்த டைம் அவங்களுக்கு ஏதோ ஒத்து வரலன்னு சொன்னாங்கன்னா அவங்கள்ட்ட பேசி வேறு டைம் ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணி கொடுத்து கோர்ஸை மட்டும் முடிக்க சொல்லுங்கள்.
लेकिन उसके लिए हमें उनका हाथ पकड़ना है थोड़ा.
ஸோ நம்ம தான் அவங்களை கொஞ்சம் ஃபாலோ பண்ணணும்.
छोड़ने देना, प्रोग्राम हो गया. आज
प्रोग्राम
प्रोग्राम हो नहीं गया, प्रोग्राम शुरू हुआ है.
ப்ரோக்ராம் முடிஞ்சிடுச்சுன்னு விட்டுறாதீங்க. இனிமேல் தான் அவங்களுக்கு ப்ரோக்ராமே ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகுது.
है ना. एक बीज डला है, अब उस बीज को पानी रोज देना है. और वो आत्मा का कनेक्शन बाबा से जुड़ना ही है. रोज ये प्रकाश देने हैं. ठीक है. तो जो आपके पहचान वाले आ जाए वो फोन जरूर करना है दिन के अंदर.
ஸோ விதை போட்டிருக்கிறோம், அதுக்கு தண்ணி ஊற்றினா தான் அது முளைக்கும். அதனால் சகாஷ் கொடுங்க, அவங்களுக்கு ஃபோன் பண்ணி நாளைக்கு கேம்புக்கு போகணுங்கிறத சொல்லுங்கள்.
ठीक है. ओके, रेडी. ओके जी, शुक्रिया. ओम शांति. अब जैसे वो साइलेंस में चले थे, हम भी फरिश्तों की तरह चलेंगे, बिल्कुल साइलेंट फरिश्ता. ओम शांति.
ஓம் சாந்தி. அது இப்போ எப்படி அவங்களாம் போனாங்களோ அது போல் நம்மளும் ஒரு ரோ முடிஞ்சதுக்கு அப்புறமா அடுத்த ரோ எழுந்து வெளியில் போகிறோம். யாரும் யாரோட பேசுகிறதில்ல, அமைதியாக இருக்கணும்.